According to officials, the march in Chicago brought together more than 250,000 supporters, nearly 7 times the expected number. People marched for issues like reproductive rights, equal pay, and intersectional feminism in response to Donald Trump's inauguration. I went downtown to hear more from organizers and participants. Connect, protect, activate. These 3 words brought millions of people together to march in support of women's rights. Women's marches took place in D.C., San Francisco, Chicago, and nearly 600 other cities across the globe Saturday in reaction to President Donald Trump's inauguration the day before. Liz Radford, co-chair of the Chicago March, says the outrage caused by Trump's behavior is what inspired so many people to participate.
Clearly, the rhetoric, the actions, the threat to rights has affected people on a deep level, so they're motivated to get out of their house on a rainy day, come out and come together, meet each other, talk about how we can forward our rights in the years coming forward.
The effects of Trump's words were fully demonstrated by the massive crowd that gathered near Grant Park to show their support. One of those supporters, Betsy Vanetten, says her activism shows that she and millions of other citizens will not be silenced by the outcome of the election.
This is America, and just because the Electoral College voted this new president in, there were 3 million more people who didn't, and we are not going to be quiet.
For many people marching here today, this movement isn't just a protest about what's happening in the present, but a message of hope for the future. The Hayes family was a model of that hope. 4 generations of Hayes women drove from Peoria, Illinois to be an example of how the older generations must inspire the young to lead and stand up against inequality.
I've raised my daughter, my granddaughter, to know that no, we can do anything, we will do anything, and no one will talk to you that way.
Women were not the only ones in attendance to the march. Many men, including marcher Tim Gunnell, marched down Jackson Drive to show their support and solidarity.
Everybody needs to come together. It doesn't matter your color, doesn't matter your gender, doesn't matter if you have a gender, doesn't matter if you identify with a color or a race. None of that matters. What matters is love.
On February 1st, Northwestern's Women's Center will host #After the March to continue conversations about how to remain active in the fight for women's rights. Bria Kalpin, Northwestern News Report.